Welcome to Heroes United Pantheon, where legendary heroes from Marvel, DC, Greek mythology, and beyond come together in an epic battles, unexpected team-ups, and thrilling adventures. When gods clash, the universe itself trembles. But what happens when the hope of humanity stands against the fury of a god? High above the glittering realm of Asgard, a storm raged with unnatural ferocity. The skies crackled with lightning, painting the heavens in violent streaks of white and blue. It was not Thor's usual tempest of thunder and rain. This storm was alive, angry, unrelenting, and chaotic, as if the cosmos itself knew what was about to unfold. As the epic unfolds, do not forget to subscribe, like and drop a comment for historic pantheons. In the distance, beyond the storm's reach, a lone figure hovered motionless in the void, clad in red and blue, with a cape flowing behind him like a banner of defiance. Superman stared at the fury ahead. His face, usually calm and reassuring, carried a weight few could comprehend. He wasn't here to fight a god for glory or pride. He was here to stop one, to protect the innocent from a brewing catastrophe. In his heart, Clark Kent was not a warrior. He was a protector. Yet today, he would have to be both. The storm parted, and from its center emerged the God of Thunder himself, Thor, with Mjolnir gripped tightly in his hand. His eyes burned with lightning, his expression unyielding. "You dare intrude upon Asgard, alien!" Thor's voice boomed, echoing across the vast emptiness of space. "State your purpose, or face the wrath of the Thunderer." Superman raised a hand, a gesture of peace. "Thor, listen to me. I'm not here to fight you, but your storms are destabilizing nearby star systems. Millions of lives are at risk. We have to stop this before it's too late." Thor's brow furrowed. To him, this was no mere man. He could sense the power radiating from the Kryptonian, a power that rivaled his own. "You overstep your bounds, Superman. Asgard answers to no one, least of all a mortal from Midgard. If you seek to challenge me, then so be it." And with that, the heavens roared as Thor charged forward, Mjolnir raised high. Superman braced himself, knowing there was no turning back now. Thor's first strike came like a thunderbolt, Mjolnir descending with enough force to shatter planets. Superman met the blow head-on, crossing his arms in a defensive stance. The impact sent shockwaves rippling through space, tearing apart nearby asteroids and scattering them like dust. Thor's eyes widened in brief surprise. The Kryptonian had not only withstood the blow but remained steady. Superman's voice cut through the chaos. "Thor, I don't want to hurt you. Stand down." But Thor was already moving again, faster than most would expect of someone his size. He swung Mjolnir in a wide arc, forcing Superman to dodge with a burst of super speed. The Kryptonian retaliated with a punch aimed at Thor's midsection, his strike precise and calculated. The blow connected, sending Thor hurtling backward, crashing through a floating asteroid. Thor emerged from the debris, unscathed and grinning. "You have strength, Superman, but strength alone will not save you." He raised Mjolnir, summoning a bolt of lightning so intense that it illuminated the surrounding void. The bolt struck Superman directly, engulfing him in blinding light. For a moment, it seemed as though Thor had gained the upper hand. But as the light faded, Superman emerged, unharmed. His Kryptonian physiology had absorbed the energy, his body glowing faintly from the stored power. "I'm sorry, Thor," Superman said, his voice resolute, "but I can't let you continue." He launched himself at the Thunder God, faster than the eye could follow. The two titans clashed again and again, their blows creating ripples in the fabric of space-time. Thor's hammer struck with the force of a collapsing star, but Superman's speed and precision allowed him to evade the worst of it. Meanwhile, Superman's punches landed with seismic force, each one pushing Thor closer to his limits. But Thor was not without his tricks. With a roar, he summoned the winds of Jotunheim, freezing Superman in a block of enchanted ice. "Let us see how the Man of Steel fares against the cold of the Nine Realms," Thor bellowed. For a moment, Superman was immobilized, but then his heat vision flared, melting the ice in an instant. Before Thor could react, Superman unleashed a barrage of punches, each one faster and stronger than the last. Thor was sent reeling, his armor dented and cracked. Yet Thor refused to fall. He called upon the Odinforce, channeling its divine energy into Mjolnir. The hammer began to glow with an otherworldly light, its power amplified beyond comprehension. Thor hurled it at Superman with all his might. Superman caught the hammer mid-flight. For a moment, time seemed to stand still. Thor's eyes widened in disbelief as Superman held Mjolnir aloft. Though unworthy to wield its full power, Superman's pure heart and unwavering resolve allowed him to lift the enchanted weapon. "Thor! Please," Superman said, his voice strained but calm. "This has to stop. We're endangering countless lives." Thor, shaken but not defeated, summoned Mjolnir back to his hand. He regarded Superman with newfound respect. "You are no ordinary mortal, Superman. But Asgard's honor cannot be so easily cast aside." Superman nodded. "I understand honor, but honor means nothing if it comes at the cost of innocent lives. Let me help you, Thor. Together, we can stop this storm and protect both Asgard and the realms beyond." Thor hesitated. For the first time, he saw not an opponent, but an ally. The Kryptonian's words resonated with him, cutting through his pride. Slowly, Thor lowered Mjolnir. "Very well, Superman. Let us end this madness together." The storm's fury continued to grow, threatening to consume everything in its path. But now, Superman and Thor stood side by side, their combined strength focused on stopping the cosmic chaos. Thor channeled the Odinforce, using Mjolnir to contain the storm's energy. Meanwhile, Superman flew into the heart of the tempest, absorbing its destructive power into his own body. The effort pushed both heroes to their limits, but neither wavered. Finally, with one last surge of energy, the storm was vanquished. The skies cleared, and silence returned to the cosmos. Thor turned to Superman, a weary but genuine smile on his face. "You are a true warrior, Superman. Asgard is fortunate to count you as a friend." Superman extended a hand. "And Earth is fortunate to have allies like you, Thor." The two shook hands, their rivalry transformed into mutual respect. They had faced each other as enemies but emerged as brothers in arms. Together, they had proven that even the mightiest of heroes are stronger when they stand united. As they parted ways, the universe watched in silent awe, knowing that the clash of Superman and Thor was a battle for the ages, one that would be remembered for generations to come.